Hello, everyone. Welcome to the SavvyCast. This is Jamie. I'm so grateful for all of you who are joining, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast. Okay, I could not be more excited about today's episode. It's going to be a great one. I am joined a second time by one of my all-time favorite guests, Sandra Yedor. She is the beautiful face behind my favorite brand of luxury linens for your home, Lili Alessandra. Sandra is joining us from High Point, North Carolina. She's at the International Furniture Show because Lili Alessandra is about to unveil a furniture line, Complete Your Bedroom. If you missed the previous episode that I did with Sandra, I do encourage you to listen to it, because you'll learn all about how she built this fabulous line, this company, and it will also share very practical information such as how to build a beautiful bed, which fabrics work for those who are practical versus those who want just pure luxury. There's so many things in the previous episode, and we will link to that episode. But today, we're going to have the first look at Complete Your Bedroom. Even the retailers who sell Lili Alessandra have not had this sneak peek. So without further ado, I want to welcome to the SavvyCast my friend, Sandra Yedor. Sandra, welcome to the SavvyCast. I'm so excited to have you on today.
Thank you. Thank you. We're excited to be here.
Well, Sandra, I am so grateful because I've shared with my viewers and listeners that they are the absolute first, along with me, to see your brand new line. It's Complete Your Bedroom. You are currently at High Point, North Carolina. You're at the International Furniture Show. They have twice a year?
Exactly. Yes, it's a big deal. We get customers from all over the world. We've been exhibiting here for a number of years. Our luxury linens, we're able to show to so many customers, but now we have this treat where we're able to say, now we can complete the bedroom with our beautiful new furniture line. So I'm excited and thrilled that we're able to show your viewers something that people are just about to see. They haven't even seen it yet.
I can see, and my YouTube friends can also see what you're about to share, but I just want to preface this by saying your Lili Alessandra linens, nothing compares. My entire bedroom is furnished with Lili Alessandra, and all of these, I've just got to hold them up very quickly. Look at exquisite pillows, and you can't even see the detail in the camera, but just the metallic threads and the luxury linens, and some of which, now these pillows, these are in my newly remodeled den. Look at this texture. It's just gorgeous. And people, the first thing they compliment me on in my newly renovated living room, they're like, oh my goodness, those pillows. So you up level any space, you're furnishing up level any space. So Sandra, without any further ado, show us what's new.
Okay, so here we are with Lili Alessandra, and I'm going to have the camera move a little closer. This is one of the 2 bedding collections we're introducing, and it's called Monaco. And you've seen these 4-post beds before with the canopy, but I don't think you've seen very many that are actually upholstered. So I'm going to get the camera a little closer, and I'm crazy about this fabric. It's actually a beautiful bouquet. Can you see it close up?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Now it's hard. I can tell now. So that is a poster, but it's upholstered.
Yes. It's
oh my.
With a canopy, but it is upholstered. So if you'll notice the venue that we have this gorgeous wallpaper. It's all in the gorgeous neutrals. And this boucle, to give you a little history, we really kind of studied what's happening in fabrics today and what's happening in furniture. And this is a take from the Art Deco era of the 1930s. We wanted it to be a little simpler. And the boucle fabric was very big then. So it kind of gives you a minimalistic feel. I just think it's sensational. Of course, back with our linens, this is our beautiful rain. I think it just complements it and once again completes that space. So,
and may I say, for those who might not be, now I can see this view right here. If you look to the right, the post in the front right, but am I correct in describing boucle? It's like a little nubby texture.
It's a boucle fabric. I'm actually going to go ahead and walk this way, and I've got Susie managing the camera for me. So we're kind of this is all the fabric swatches, and all of our upholstery fabrics can be redone in. So you can kind of mix and match. Okay, so this is the boucle family. Susie, can you show that?
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Look at that, right? If you want some dark, beautiful colors. This is the oyster that we have on the bed right now. And then this gray is stunning as well. And then look at this kind of more of a natural color.
Oh my, okay. I'm just going to tell you, your boucle is prettier than what I have had, what I've seen before. So when you showed those samples, it almost has a velvet look.
It does. It sure does.
Oh my goodness.
It's got this texture. So, and this is happening in the industry. I fell in love with it. Once again, putting it on a 4-post bed. And then if you'll notice how it blends with my bedding, I think it looks amazing. This is our rain natural and white bedding. And then we added this beautiful wallpaper to finish off the feel.
Oh my goodness. Is that so you also carry wallpaper?
I wish I could tell you yes. This wallpaper is actually by York. And if you want to go to York and check out their wallpaper. They have magnificent wallpaper. And I fell in love with this. This is actually a neutral with a cork in it.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Yeah. I love
You know what? Those two were made for each other. The bedding, the pillows, especially, and the wallpaper. But may I ask you, so that is a 4-poster. It's a panel bed.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Is it platform? Did I mean to say platform?
No, it is. We have a box spring, but I'm going to go ahead and show you down here at the bottom. Excuse me if I can away the camera. So she says, show them how the rails are and how it's.
Okay. So what do you call that as opposed to a bed that you have a skirt? Is it called a platform bed?
We call this a bed with the rails.
With the rails.
Rails.
Well, that's what I have. I obviously don't know what to call it, but that is beautiful, and it's got it's fully upholstered as well.
Fully upholstered, and I can't show you, but it's even finished on the inside. I mean, when we got all this in, we were like taking photographs of everything, and so I have a box spring here at the bottom, and then I have my mattress right here, so you can see how, and there's space in here where you can tuck it in. It's beautifully made, if I say so.
That is exquisite. Okay.
And then I'm going to do one more thing. I want to show you, Susie, if you get the camera, I'm going to show you the headboard part of this bed. And it's got our little quilting in it. I'm kind of wild about these quilts. Isn't that pretty?
That is beautiful. Now, is that just that one height?
Well, to answer your question, we customized this. So we could make this different heights. But right now, we're selling it at this height because we really think it works the best.
With the posters.
Yes, with the post and the canopy. So this height is at about 55 inches tall, which is nice. I have big pillows. I've always said we're from Texas. Everything's big here. And you can still have this beautiful height behind it. And then the rails, the post itself is up 90 inches.
Okay? Oh, my goodness.
Right. You're framing the room. You're framing in the space. You could put wallpaper here. You could put art here. You have a way of really, adding the accessories that you want when you have this kind of structure already. That
is just beautiful. Now, do you have canopies that can be made if people want to put a canopy?
We have to start from the beginning. It's not like you could add a canopy to something else. The canopy is the 4-post at the very top, but it's not covered. It's open.
Oh, okay. And open is what most people would want, correct?
Yeah, you would.
Okay.
Now, some people like to be very dramatic, and they'll take a gorgeous sheer fabric and drape it all the way around. I mean, anything's possible.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So can you tell us what configuration of pillows go best with this? And is that a queen that you're?
Yes, this is a queen.
Okay.
I have my queen size coverlet in my dawn linen, which we talked about before, I think. And we have our beautiful sheets. I'm going to show them to you. These are new. And this is a gorgeous sateen. And it's white sateen, sleeps like $1 million. And we have the trim on it.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
Isn't that beautiful? And by the way, we're actually selling the pillows to sleep in. So that's another story that we'll talk about. But those are special. Those have down alternative. They are they're great if you have allergies because there's no feathers in this. And it sleeps really well. It's great for anybody that's dealing with allergies. It's called down alternative. And the sleeping pillows come in 2 different firmness, a medium and a firm. Anyway, that's another thing that you can buy from us as well.
Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. You really don't need anyone else. You do everything.
Exactly. We're going to call this one-stop shop.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me toss this in. And the only reason I was asking about the height of that headboard, which to me, it looks perfect, but I do want everyone to know because I think we referenced it in our previous podcast, but you do custom headboards and you can choose your height, you can choose, and again, it has the rails if you choose not to do the posts, but with those, you can go up as high as you like. I don't know if people knew that, so I wanted to point that out.
Okay, no, that's great. And we're going to show you another collection in a minute. You could also just do the bed, the headboard without the rails. That's also going to be a possibility.
Oh, okay. And when you do the headboard without the rails, you can do a skirted look, or you could, okay.
Yeah, so that when we do just the headboard, okay, you would have your own metal frame that you put the box spring and the mattress on top, and then it would screw into the bottom of the headboard. And that is when you need a skirt. Yeah. So when you don't need a skirt is when you have the rails on a bed.
Okay. Now, do you all sell skirts?
I do. Oh, yeah. We sure do.
Okay. Because I will say, and before I got my bed with rails, it is very difficult to find other than through you. Lovely skirts. And you all, because you do made to order, you do different lengths. Is that right?
The skirt is, we finally discovered how to make the skirt is to take care of everybody's needs. So the skirt is a 22-inch drop, and then it is not what they call deck. The deck skirt is actually sewn onto fabric, and you have to pick up the mattress. Remember that?
Yes.
And put the skirt on there. And then you're kind of stuck with that length. We do is imagine a skirt that you put around your waist. There are 3 individual skirt panels. And you can tuck it, and we give you pins to the height that you need. You're pinning it onto the box spring. And we even have a little video on how to actually do that. So, but it makes, you don't have to pick up the mattress, but you can kind of just lift it, and then you've got room to be able to place the skirt in place.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh my goodness. I love that. Okay. Well, Sandra, remind me again, the name of that collection is?
This is Monaco. I've got a little bit more to show you. Do we still have time?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
This is Monaco.
Right. Okay. Let's keep going this way. Let's go this way, Susie, because I love this chair. Okay.
Oh, my goodness. I love that. Oh.
And it's very lightweight. And the fabric on this, Susie, can you get close on the fabric? Is gorgeous. If I say so.
Oh, my. That is a swivel. Oh,
it is. Yeah, and it swivels all the way around. 360 degrees. Isn't that cool?
That is fabulous.
I love it. It's lightweight. It's not heavy. Once again, you can upholster any fabric you want. I picked this sort of taupey. As you can tell, I love neutrals. I picked this velvet in this taupey color. It's magnificent. And then, of course, voila, our beautiful pillows go right next to it, right on it. So it's really yummy. And so if you have a bedroom, you've got this gorgeous bed. You've got these great little chairs that fits anywhere in the house. They work in great in the bedroom. And then I'm also going to show you the bench. We have this very simple bench, very plain, and I added a pop of color here.
I love that. I will be ordering a bench. I have been needing a bench. Now, what size, do those come in king size? Okay.
Yes. This is 48 inches, but I could have this made larger we could do it smaller, but 48, you could go a little bit wider if you wanted to.
What would you recommend to those who might be saying, like I am, I'm ordering a bench? Because Zane is always sitting in my chair. And we need he said, we need a bench, but I just haven't gotten one. What would you recommend? Is there like a standard length or size for a king, for people who have a king?
This is on a queen, and this is 48. Am I right? Nice. I've got my team here helping me. And then the next one for the king would be the 60-inch. So it would be 12 inches longer.
Okay. And then we just pick our fabric.
And you pick your fabrics, and we would send you the artwork and design so you can see exactly. And I've got millions of beautiful fabrics. So this velvet is performance fabric. Okay, so it's extremely durable, and it comes in. Let me see if I can show you all the velvets. It comes in. It's right here. So my velvets. All right, look at these yummy colors. Can you see them?
Yes, I can.
Look at this. Look at that.
Are these new colors? Because I've got several coverlets
this
and
is
velvet.
New. This is totally new. This is my upholstery fabrics. These are my, so this is a midnight. Look at this color here, just a beautiful ivory. This color is insane. I think we call this moon. We call it moon, that soft gray.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
If you want something dramatic, you've got this pewter color. I love this color. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera.
Oh, now I love that. What color is that?
Yeah. It's called Prussia. And it is like a moss, but because it's velvet, it's got that sheen in it. Can you see?
Beautiful. Yes. Yes.
It's got this gorgeous it's called shadow, dark pewter color.
Gorgeous.
And this is called taupe. It's just that great neutral you can't live without.
Yeah.
And if you want, they're talking a lot about greens these days. And I have this mossy green color, darker green color.
And so, that is your performance fabric and
performance velvets. Yes,
Let me just say, because I do have your performance velvet coverlet. I've got it in a white and an ivory. I've got the lighter shades. Yes. And Golden Doodle sleeps with us. Oh. And I do not worry. I have washed it myriad times. It comes out beautifully. So I always have said, your line or the ones that you can wash is the perfect combination of beautiful and practical. Being able to wash it, you would never be able to look at it and think you would be able to wash it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We love our velvets, and that's why people. I've been sleeping on the same velvet coverlet for years because they last and they're durable and they still look luxurious at the same time. Okay, so I want to keep showing you because there's a couple more of these. I'm going to swing over here and look at this spot. This is now called Serena. And do you see this chair? First of all, can you see this cute ottoman with the upholstered bun feet? Love
it. Love it. That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's so cute. It just feels very yummy to me.
Yes.
And a lot, once again, that whole 1930s rounded, softer influence is how we designed this collection. And the chair is just substantial. It feels yummy and it's different. I haven't seen anything like this.
I have not either. Now that looks like a chair Zane would claim as his own. That looks like a chair that a man would just love to sit in and read the paper. Oh, but it's beautiful. And again, you can get any fabric on that.
Any fabric. Okay. Any fabric. It's substantial. Go ahead.
And the ottoman, I'm sure you can get them separately, but you would definitely want the ottoman because it just matches so beautifully.
Exactly. So what you do is kick your feet up. I'm not going to take off my shoes. And you relax.
Love that.
The other cool thing about the ottoman is it can also be a conversational piece. You can put two up against at the end of the bed, or you can move it around anywhere in a room and you've got extra seating space, even in the living room. So,
Sandra, how wide is that ottoman?
26 by 26. So it's okay. I love these two pieces. Once again, available in about 60 different fabrics.
And the lumbar pillows go with everything you've shown me so far. And I have, this is one, this size. Yeah. This is the size of your you have one size lumbar, right? Is this what?
I have two. This is the smaller one.
Okay.
Small rectangular, and then I have a larger one. And for the chairs, this size seems to work perfect. Okay, I have another piece I'm super excited about. So we're going to roll over here. And this is a chaise daybed. Once again, in that boucle fabric. Can you see it?
I have never seen anything like that. Sandra,
isn't it pretty?
do you know what? And let me just point something out, because I just moved a traditional chaise out of my bedroom and just upstairs. Because of the way the arm was, you could only put it in a certain direction.
Okay.
That you will go, oh my goodness.
Yeah. And also, if you can tell, I don't know what the camera, Susie, this is once again that 1930s era with the rounded sides, and then of course the adorable upholstered bun feet. And it's in that boucle fabric that we have sit on the actual bed. And it fits in, you can just sit in it. It's delicious. I mean, you can sit in here, you can read, and you can put it also at the end of the bed, or we could make this even a little larger if somebody needed a little bit more space. That's a beautiful part of the custom, is that we can make these different sizes, depending on everybody's space.
Okay. Now, you call that a day bed.
I call it a chaise.
I'm sorry, a chaise. But if someone, let's say for their second home, like the beach, and you wanted to make it where maybe a child could sleep on it as a bed, that you could, if it's up against the wall, it could technically be like a day bed.
Correct. And a child, a pretty good sized child, can sleep on here. Once again, I made this 72 inches. You can make it 82 inches. You can even actually make it 92 inches. So we can customize it any size.
Which is amazing, because you're getting custom, you're ordering, but it's custom.
Correct.
What you need. Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. People are going to love all of this.
As a shout out, I have to talk about this beautiful art piece. This is by Jill Pompelli. I don't know if you followed her. She's a wonderful artist. And she's a buddy. She's a wonderful gal. And she's out of Dallas.
Can you say her name again? I want to include that in the show notes. Jill
Pompelli.
How do you spell Pompelli?
Pumpelley. L-L-Y. Said that wrong.
I'll put this in the show notes.
How gorgeous. So we had a very neutral palette going in our space, that I added this moss color on this wonderful Serena chair and ottoman. And so I thought, when I saw this piece, I thought it added just a little bit of warmth. It's still more modern colors, and of course a little bit of the flowers. So I just want to give a shout out to her, because I love this piece.
Beautiful.
They can call us and we can sell it to them.
Oh, absolutely. That is beautiful. And it goes so well with that whole...
In the perfect space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to go one more time, and I want to show you this bed. This is called the Serena bed. Can you see it?
Oh, yes. Love that.
This one is, we kind of did a different fabric on this one. So, Susie, let's get close so they can see how the wings are curved, once again staying in that rounded look. So this is another fabric. It's more neutral. It's gorgeous. It's just beautifully made. And the wings are just very simple. There's no quilting on this back headboard, but I love the wings. And I'm going to show you here on the bottom. We're going to move. So here are the rails, as you can see, all padded and beautifully upholstered. Okay.
That is beautiful. I love those wings.
And then can you see the bottom?
Yes.
So see how it's curved?
Yes. Yeah. That is beautiful. How high is the headboard, Sandra?
This one is 55 inches as well. 55 inch tall.
Okay, that is just beautiful. Those wings are, I almost bought a winged headboard. I didn't, but I love them. Now, what is that? What period is that? Is that a
Well, from what I've studied, it was that Art Deco era. It actually started in San Francisco. I'm sorry, I see San Francisco. Is this era, if you study history and design, started in France. And then it just kind of, it was the coming out of, the early 1900s, and actually the time where World War I was over. And people wanted something simpler. They didn't want it. The looks in design were cleaner. So these rounded influences were everywhere. I kind of looked it up, and you can see it in these big chairs, very similar to the Serena chair. So we kind of took parts of that influence and created this look.
It is beautiful. Love that. And then the pillows, the faux fur or the fur.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So this is we always have a touch of faux in our world. And so I don't know if you can see this. It's very yummy. And it's a faux, we call it silver, but it almost has a beigey champagne. And what I like about it is that it's just, it feels like a real fur coat. It's gorgeous.
Don't you have a throw in that as well?
I do. I have a bit of throw. We don't have it on display, but all of my faux furs usually have 2-size pillows and a gorgeous, yummy throw to go with it. So this one also has a throw. So I decided to work off of my buff velvet that you've seen before. I think we've talked about it before.
I have that.
And this is washable. My velvet is washable. And I like to do the beds with the Luxuros in the back. I come up with something fun in front. Here we did faux because I felt like it worked with the aesthetics. And these are brand new, Jamie. You haven't seen this. This is brand new. No one has seen this. Aren't they fun?
Oh my goodness. Is that gold metallic?
It is a little antique gold embroidery on this magnificent buff velvet. Yeah.
Oh, that is exquisite. Yeah, that was not, because I was all over your website when I was out choosing pillows, and I would have gotten that. And Sandra, let me say one thing. Now that's gorgeous. I want to say one thing about your throw. Okay. You have two. I almost ordered that throw because you have a large one, but I believe, oh goodness, who was the fabulous friend who helped me? Your
Linda, probably Linda.
I believe it didn't quite go with the shade that we needed, but it is, I actually had a sample of it. It is the most exquisite, luscious feeling. And you have 2 sizes, correct?
On the throw, I have one size. Bring out
but it's a large size. And
it's a very large size. I don't have the one in this color, but I'm going to show you something because we happen to have a little.
Well, it's one you can get under with your husband or your kids and just all be warm. Oh, I love that. That is gorgeous.
So
gorgeous.
This is actually, we call it cocoa because you can just see it. And it is the Tibetan wool lamb. It's faux. And all of our throws are this size. Some are puffier than others, but this just adds a little bit of wow.
And you could throw that over your bed like you've done there, or over one of your sofas or a chair. Okay. And that's also, I would just say, a great wedding gift to give someone, because anyone could use it. And everyone loves a beautiful throw.
Exactly. And I'm going to show you one more thing. Pardon me for getting out of the way. Back to the silver champagne faux. We also do this size in the faux pillows. This is a 14 by 30. It's a nice rectangular, and it also is great. Like, instead of taking those pillows, just do this one.
Oh my goodness! Yes. And Sandra, for those listening or watching who are as excited as I am about being able to just order everything, but it looks like someone came in custom, but that you're doing it custom. It's just you can't get this anywhere else that I know of. Everything else is already made. But I know that I was intimidated about, well, what size pillows? How do I make a bed look beautiful like this? Because there's so many choices and sizes and fabrics.
Yeah.
Would you explain what you offer, the service that I availed myself with, and it is free, and it's like you have your own designer over the phone, and everything worked beautifully. I never met Linda, but we talked. I sent pictures. It was the best experience.
Well, that's exactly it. So we call it our concierge design program, and you can go to our website and you'll see a link, and basically you fill out your information. You can email us and we start the conversation. Or people call our office, and my two design consultants are on the phone almost 90 every single time. If not, we'll transfer you over to them, and we start from there. And we make it as simple as possible. We ask you, is there a certain look that you need? Do you have a lot of dog-friendly people all over your bed? So that tells us what fabrics we should recommend. Mm-hmm. But the more important thing is that we ask a little bit about your lifestyle, and also, is there a color in the bedroom or furniture pieces that you want to coordinate with? So then once we get those ideas, or you can send us images, just I think you may have, Jamie, with Linda, then we start putting a bed together, and we start putting a bed together and sending you images, and then you kind of have advice and you know what you're doing. Because it can be overwhelming. There's a lot of choices when it comes to textiles. And we just want people to enjoy the creative part. And then you're kind of part of that. It's not like you just bought a beautiful dress. Even when you buy a beautiful dress, you're putting the jewelry and you're putting the shoes and the handbag, you're accessorizing. That's sort of the same concept with our line, that you can pull it together in a million different ways and create sort of your own look. So we really want people to enjoy that experience and have fun with it. So
I had so much fun with Linda, and I will say she was fabulous.
Yeah.
I was afraid I would text her at night and say, don't answer this till the morning. I just thought of something. She got back with me. Now, I'm not saying they can do that all the time, but it was wonderful. And everything was perfect. It is interior design service free. And I've just got to say, and most people understand the value of that. It's fun, but you're offering that as a service. And I just think it's wonderful.
We do. And because we want people to enjoy that experience. And then like what you have in your bedroom with the ivory Chloe, you may say, okay, I want to make a couple of changes. We're going to work off of that Chloe ivory investment you already have made and make a couple of changes with maybe a throw or some accent pillows, and you got a whole new look. And you don't have to go through the whole expense. So that's what we want people to realize, that you can mix and match your linens like we do our wardrobes. And if you love beautiful things, you're going to enjoy that.
Well, and I like to do summer bedding and winter bedding. And but because I have the coverlet, I've got it in 2 neutrals, but all I have to do is change the pillows. And that's what and you just get a lighter look in the summer, a little richer in the winter. And it's very cost efficient because you already have the foundation.
Correct. Exactly.
And Sandra, let me also share with everyone, you can go back and listen to the first episode with Sandra. Sandra walks us through how to build a bed that looks like you've walked into a beautiful retail space or boutique where the bed is made beautifully. And we also have it in written form. So in addition to having a concierge over the phone, you can also have that as you maybe look at the website, which leads me to the next question. We're all getting the sneak peek. Tell us when we can order.
I will say to you online, I will have, we're recording this, so by the time we air this, it might be then. I'm going to say around the last week of May, we're going into May, we will be up and running on the website.
Okay. So if we're ordering for a certain event, we're trying to get our house ready for, like, I'm getting ready for several showers and several parties. Just be aware, this is made to order, which is a great thing, but that means it's going to take 8 to 10 weeks.
Now, I want to mention one other thing. If somebody sees something that they really want, we could take the order today. Okay, we'd call you on the phone. You would call us. We would follow up with images and details. We could actually take the order today. It's not available for them to see it on our website.
Oh, okay. So if someone wants one of the beds.
Yes.
Now, do the beds, so everything it's about that timeline?
Yes. All the furniture will be 8 to 10 weeks. But of course, all of our linens we stock in our warehouse and we ship out in 24 hours.
Right. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sandra, kudos to you. This is just phenomenal. And in addition to being able to buy off your website, you also will be going through what Neiman Marcus, some of the other retailers with.
Yes, Neiman's, we haven't actually showed it to them yet. Literally, we're just showing it. But Perigold has already said, yes, we want your furniture online. Bloomingdale's possibly will pick it up. I'm pretty sure Neiman's will pick it up as well. So Saks, we've opened up with Saks online as well. And we have other online sites as Davis Fine Linens. He has been selling our product for years, so he doesn't even know about the furniture. I mean, literally, this is fresh off the design boards.
Well, and I want to share with everyone a nice perk that you're sharing if they use the code Family Savvy.
Yes.
Nice. If you are interested in anything, use the code Family Savvy and you get complimentary swatches. And I can assure you, you're going to want swatches because you see the actual color and the lighting in your space with your other decor. Yeah. And I know most places, I got swatches at a local boutique for something and they charged $20 a swatch. And I mean, now you would get that back if you returned it, but that was a headache.
Yeah.
So that is a very nice perk. So y'all don't forget that if you do decide that you need some things, free swatches.
If I could do one last thing, Jamie,
yes.
I want to bring in two other people that are behind all of this. Guys, come over here. Y'all say hi. So this is part of my design group and customer service group. And so can you see this is Susie and this is Fred.
Oh my goodness. It's so nice to meet y'all.
You too.
They weren't thinking I was going to do this.
No.
Oh, okay. Y'all, that's wonderful. So what specifically do you all do?
Well, Craig has been with me since the days we were working out of my house. So it collaborates on every of our designs, all of our crazy ideas and beautiful ideas. He helps me and puts it on digital design, and we're able to send it to the factories down to every little inch. So he is a creator and helping me with all of these ideas. Susie's been with us a good 5 years, and she does everything.
The queen of everything.
Yes, and she's customer service, and she's sometimes a model. If you feel like catch her, she actually does some of our modeling as well. You know, this is a one-stop shop, even the family, even us.
Okay, I have to say, if I lived in Texas, if I lived in Dallas, okay, I would want to work with you all. Y'all are the most fun. Or at least I would stop in for coffee and just say hey and look at all the beautiful things.
We'd love to have you.
Well, is there anything else you want to leave us with before?
No, love your energy, and I love your taste, and I love being able to do this with you. It's been great.
Well, Sandra, thank you, and everyone, you can find everything in the show notes, contact information, the specific things that we've talked about today, and the code for the complimentary swatches, and the number for your complimentary concierge service. Sandra, congratulations on this beautiful new line, and I can't wait to talk to you again.
We'll be talking. Take care. Have a good one. Thank you.